All right. So we are live. Episode 2. We are live. Zig, Tay, what's going on? How's everybody doing?
What's up, dog? How you doing, bro? What's up, T?
Same thing, different day.
I feel that.
I
That's
don't.
real.
I
I feel
don't.
that.
It's a dry ass answer.
I feel that.
I
I
mean,
don't.
I don't understand what kind of response you wanted. Like,
Mm, I don't know. Like you should be excited to see your
oh
boys.
please,
You should be excited to see us. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
today is definitely not Tuesday, but okay.
It's
If it's
not.
Tuesday in your book, if it's your Tuesday,
See,
then
and look, I'm getting my days
it's not
mixed
my
up. You're
Tuesday.
right. You're right. Dealing with that foolishness we dealt with yesterday. You're right. It's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. So we're
Yeah,
almost to Friday. We're almost to Friday. But what's going on, man? Episode 2. We are live. I know we're running behind, so we ain't gonna hold y'all up because we also know the
Black
NBA.
people time today.
Yes, we are, and I apologize for that. And then, of course, the NBA Finals is on right now. So, of course, anybody that's watching us, we really appreciate it because we know how important sports is to people. So, um, Zig, I'm gonna get an audience a rundown. Pretty much, people,
Yeah, give them a
we
rundown, bro.
we are going to talk about something me and Tay brought up, kind of, I guess, during a conversation last week of the independence of how that word is kind of um, triggering some women in society. So we're gonna kind of see why, and we're also gonna talk about expectations in dating. Should there be expectations in dating? Not saying you should lower your standards, but should there be any expectations when you're going into dating? So, and we got some other things we're gonna run down. Especially Father's Day is coming up this Sunday. So I have a message for y'all women out there who says Father's Day is not important. So we I'm gonna say that for the end of the show. So
Oh.
I need y'all to
Oh,
tune in. What you shocked about? What them faces was made for?
What's good? What's good, Jordan? J
because I,
Dub?
I never heard nobody say that, but I mean, hey,
Mm, we gonna talk about it. So Zig,
okay.
we're not gonna delay it no more. Let's um let's do what we gotta do. Let the people file in. Let's get this show started, bro.
All right. Let's get it started. Episode 2, season 4. Let's hash it out. Featuring S.Writer, TayTalks, Ziggy the Beast. Be right back. Ziggy the Beast. And before we get started with today's show, make sure y'all head over to YouTube. Make sure you click that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray, and make sure you also click that bell icon right next to it to be notified whenever we go live.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the desk. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S.Writer, his topics, he bringing be the best. Ziggy the Beast, he be streaming, that man is built for next. TayTalks, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S-dotting, them campus smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It is Hash It Out Wednesday. Welcome to episode 2 of Let's Hash It Out podcast with your boy S.Writer, along with the first lady of the show, Tay Talks, and the producer, Ziggy the Beast. What's up, people? What's going on? How y'all doing? Talk to me. What's the energy like today?
Man, what's good, man?
That,
We doing good over here, bro. It's been a wild week, but it's not a bad week. It's just busy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where it's like it's not. Sometimes busy ain't bad. Sometimes people contribute having a bad week with just busy. Then when you kind of get to the nitty gritty, it's like, oh, you just had a lot going on. It's not really anything bad. So haven't had a bad week. It's just been a lot of moving pieces, if that makes sense. So man,
Okay, okay.
what's good? Jono, what's good, Jazz? Everybody in chat, we see y'all.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
yes. The first lady, Tay. What's going on? Talk to me.
Oh,
What's good?
I'm gonna put her on the stage.
What's
that
good?
is crazy. I
What's
hate when
good?
y'all blow up big like this.
What's good?
I mean, it's been a festive week. Y'all know me.
Festive. Ooh, festive.
Mm.
Yeah, festive.
What's good,
Every
mom?
day is something new at my job. So
I seen
I just
that.
take it day by day.
I seen that they was hating on my girl Tay. You know, she trying to do her
Yeah,
job.
why they be
Zig
hating on tape? Hold
trying to
on.
do her job.
I think people look at me as I'm younger. First of all, I look much younger than what I
Oh,
am. So then they come in, they be like, "Can I speak to somebody in management?"
wait, you said you what?
I look younger than what I am.
All right,
I mean, I'm good 25.
all right.
I don't get 25 or younger.
You do, but you're still in the 30 club, so you right there with us.
No, no,
Yes,
that's not what I
yes.
asked you. I asked you, do I look younger than how old I am?
I mean, I look 28. Me, you know what I'm saying? I just we make it look easy out here.
I'm
Sean
about
look
to
like
tell
he
you.
28
about
in dog
20,
years?
25.
All gears.
28 in
Damn,
dog
that's
years?
what we doing.
You see how they be trying to do us, bro?
That's what we
I'm
doing. We
just,
throwing shots
I'm
like
just,
that. All right, bet. No problem. No problem at all. Ain't that?
I'm just
I got
saying.
you. Hey, no
I
problem at
I
all.
give 25.
Sean said, bet.
Jazz, I'm not Jazz. I'm not getting on to you. I'm just saying, you know, she don't want to admit she's part of the 30 club.
She
Exactly.
Like,
said you
I'm not.
give 21.
nothing
I
wrong with
think
it.
I get if we're gonna go with this, I think I'm giving 27.
I'm
I'm
right there
giving
with you.
27.
28,
I don't
29.
know about. I don't know about that.
23. Appreciate it, Ev. I'm giving 23 for sure.
He's talking about me, not you.
Huh? Yeah, who is Evan talking about, Zig? Could be
It
talking about
gotta be
Tay now.
me.
I'm
Gotta be
giving
me.
who started this? I'm giving fill in the blank. Who started that?
I don't know.
Society.
It's for you. It's actually giving like 32.
It's giving
Damn.
32.
I would
I'll
say
take that.
32.
I'll take that.
Damn.
That's
Damn.
within
Sean is
my
giving
age
like
bracket.
35. Giving like
What? 1 year
35.
off? Wow. Okay. Anyway,
So that means you look your age, bro. That's a good thing.
man, get out of here,
Exactly. That's
bro. Get
it.
out of here, man. I don't want to hear that, man.
Everybody don't have the extra young genes, and
That's
that's
a that's a
okay.
that's a slap in the face, bro. That's crazy. And
Zig,
Zig,
Dang,
you
they
giving
they say you're giving
34.
34.
so I mean,
Wow.
we right on the money then. I guess I look my age then, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
just
so,
look like a
man.
little young me.
I guess I look my age then. It's all good. I'll take it. I'll take
Right.
it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But we appreciate y'all, man. We also know what up, Slim? What up going on, man? We definitely don't want to hold y'all up. We on black people time today. We're running
We having fun,
behind.
bro.
Right. But at the same time, though, we really do appreciate y'all tuning in. For those who's watching NBA Finals, I know y'all have us on one screen while the game is on the other. So we do
I
appreciate
hope
that.
they do.
They do. They do. Trust me. They do. But anyway, we ain't going to hold y'all up. But Zig, Tay, before we get into a conversation that I want to have with y'all, did y'all see a post on Instagram, Shade Room, about the new, well, I ain't going to say new, I guess new for Apple, the new features they have planned for this new iOS 18 update? Do y'all know anything about what I'm talking about before I
What
get
you
I
got,
mean,
into
I
it?
bro?
don't know if I really want to talk about it because I don't know who in here watching, and I don't want y'all to be
You don't
putting
want
them
what?
on game with what I got going on.
Hey, I mean, according to some people, we heard that Samsung been doing it, and of course, people with iPhones and stuff like that, they probably already had this type of stuff going on. But now Apple is giving it even a more convenient, easier way to hide your apps, and now your significant other can't even open up your apps without face recognition. So, Tay, Is this another tool for cheaters to get away with doing?
Oh boy. Here
Huh?
You know it. You know it
Is,
is.
this
It's
what
also
we've been waiting for?
it's
Is this
another
another
We?
way?
tool.
He said this is what
It's
we've been
another
waiting
tool
for?
for men to
Is
get
this
caught. That's what it is. It's
man?
definitely another tool for men to get caught.
No,
Easy.
for women to get caught. Cause
Ain't no women getting caught.
bruh, I think this is great. Like, bruh, Jazz, a player can be at peace. I agree. I agree with that. You can hide your apps, and
So
your significant other cannot access it until they either know the password. So you ain't gonna know if them DMs popping. You ain't gonna know if I'm liking a photo. Man, God is good, T. What y'all
That's
think
sick.
about that, though?
That's really sick.
What y'all
this
think
is
about that update, though?
6. So
At
this is a
this point, I feel like everybody should be a player. Straight up,
everybody. Hey.
Everybody
everybody.
should be a player.
No man left
I'm
behind.
just saying, like, this is another tool for the people who know they slick with it can get away with murder, bro. That is crazy, bro. I like it. I think it's
I hate
awesome.
everything about it. I hate
So
everything about it.
so to give a little bit more context, this is actually what we have on the screen right here. This is from apple.com, just to show y'all the validity of what Sean is reporting here. So this
Mhm.
isn't fake. This isn't like hearsay. This is a legit thing that's getting ready to hit for the Apple devices. And as you see right here, here's a quick snippet. They say users can now lock an app, and for additional privacy, they can hide an app, moving it to a locked hidden apps folder.
Oh
When an
man.
app is locked or hidden, content like messages, emails inside the app are hidden from search. So you can't even search it. Notifications and other
Oh,
places across the system. This is
That
only
bruh,
is sick.
one. This is only one of many features that is included in this new OS update.
bruh. That is phenomenal. That
That is
Apple
sick.
did they think?
So you're excited about this, Sean? Please elaborate.
I think it's very good. You mind the
What is it
business that
good?
you
What is
make.
it good for?
It's good
If
for like
your business is my business. My business is your business. So we'll be locking
yeah,
up
but
apps
I'm
and all this
saying though,
stuff.
like, you know, this is good if your phone gets stolen. People can try to blackmail you
No,
or get
no. If
into
your
your
phone gets stolen right now, a person can't get it.
I'm just saying, it's good
What
for
you saying?
privacy.
Talk to me.
It's good for
Who are you
privacy.
getting privacy from? If we're together, what are we hiding? If we're being
I'm not
honest about what
I'm
we're
not
doing,
hiding I'm not
what
hiding anything. Like, my world is your world, but you're just not gonna have access to the phone. That's just
that
what
is
it is.
sick. That's
It's
sick.
not sick.
So
It's
what
just
you so what you're saying is even right now in a relationship, you just not with a person having access to your phone.
nah. I mean, you're not gonna. What you need access for? What do you need access for? I mean, I'm
Why
not
do
doing
you
anything.
what's the
I'm
problem of
not.
not? If you don't have
I'm
anything to
not.
hide, it shouldn't be a
I
problem.
don't. I don't. But there's no reason for you to go through my phone. If you trust me, trust me.
But what if I
You
trust you and I need to go through your phone? Then what?
what you need to go through my phone for? And then if I say you can have my phone,
Mhm.
and you say I just need to make a phone call, you're not slick. You're going to see what I'm doing if I'm on my best behavior. Don't do that. Don't go looking for something that's gonna make you sad. Don't do that. Don't do that now.
Wait, I'm
Don't.
tired of sleeping with my phone in my bonnet. That's crazy.
That's player. That's player.
That is sick.
That's crazy.
So of course I had to bring that up because when I first seen that, the first thing that came to my mind was, damn, maybe I was right when I said, man, being a liar sometimes is really beneficial.
Huh?
Now you can just hide all this stuff. You can hide it. You can get away with all type of stuff now, Tay. Ain't you excited?
The things that you're really happy about these days kind of scares me. You went
How?
from being
You
the
don't
good
think
guy,
even
do no wrong, nothing to
I'm
hide,
just
to
saying.
attached to the friendly ghost. That's a
I thought
problem.
you he was a unicorn.
I don't know what
It's not giving unicorn.
hey, I'm just saying, this is wonderful. You can mind your business. You ain't even got to get hurt no more. For you going looking for
I
something,
think this man here.
hey, I'm telling you, man, like Jack, why you can't get on board with Jazz? She's understanding the assignment. She understands what's going on, Tay. That is not sick. This is brilliant. This is brilliant.
I
No.
can't wait. I can't wait for the people that put apps in that and then lock themselves out and can't get to it.
Now that'll be funny. That would be funny. But
Exactly. And I can't wait because they're gonna be the first ones in the Apple Store. Man, I locked my messages you heard me from my girl, and I don't even know. Yeah, now we here.
but see, why is
I would
always
go
men?
apply to Apple just for something like that.
But why I gotta be straight up men? Why it just can't be both? You
Because
don't
it's
think
gonna
women?
be men. Women are smart enough to remember everything.
I hear you. So women is always right, like you say, right?
And we always right, but I'm saying we smart enough to know a yay from a nay and what we doing.
Yeah.
Men just be
Yes.
doing stuff and then they forget they did it.
But see, and that's the thing. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I forgot to erase that DM." Now you ain't gotta worry about that no more. You can just hide the app and voila.
Oh no,
Everything's gonna be
this
good.
is an OS update. Deep.
Right. It's not the iPhone. It's just an
This is not the
update.
iPhone. This is the OS update.
This is it's an iOS update, and it's supposed to be coming soon. So just letting you know. Right? Just letting you know. So, but other than that, we wanted to know how y'all feel about this. And this to me was something that instantly hit my mind, and I was like, wow, there are going to be some. I can see it right now, all the way on social media. People gonna be talking about this type of update ruin my relationship.
Hey,
All this hiding.
can y'all hear me?
All
Just
this.
doing a quick mic check. Y'all hear me?
Yes.
What
I can hear
about
can
y'all.
chat?
now.
Do y'all hear us in chat?
Okay,
All right,
cool.
just making sure.
Just want to make sure everything good. Now, before we get into the topic of the night, one of the conversations we want to have, Zig, get to some of these comments. Let's show
Let's
the
get
people
to
in the
some of these
comments some
comments.
love.
We got our boy Jono, man. Shout out to Jono from This Shit More Than a Podcast. He says my wife works for Apple, so even with all this new privacy stuff, my ass can't even get away with anything. She know all the hacks.
Yeah, you
Well, ask
doing
her if
some
they're
things.
hiring because I'm looking.
Oh, Apple
Yeah.
are probably
I'm
always
looking.
hiring. You know them.
Right.
We got Kimmy. Man, what's
I
up,
wanna-
Kimmy? She said the way people are having surgeries, they're going to lock themselves
Yep.
out on the face.
That's
Ooh,
true.
that's a good one.
Damn,
That's
people getting
true.
face surgery. They getting facelifts now.
Yes, indeed.
They've been
Everything. You
getting that.
name
They've
it.
been getting lip.
I know, but what you getting facelifts for? Just because you cheated? Changing your
Bruh.
No,
appearance?
you get
They
you
getting
get
lip.
facelifts when you
Yeah.
feel like your skin is sinking and
Man,
the
look,
little,
stand on
all
business.
kind of stuff.
Stand on
Some
business,
people
bro.
not with
man.
their blemishes. Some people want to be, enhance
Oh,
their beauty.
Lord.
I don't find nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
You
bro.
fine?
Like,
I don't find nothing wrong with it neither. I'm just saying, stand on business. All that changing shit.
Kimmy also said is making it a little challenging for us hackers. So Kimmy is a hacker. She's admitting to being a hacker. She says we'll find a workaround soon.
I guess.
Kimmy said go ahead and play that with her, I guess. Jasmine said cause it go down
Kimmy,
in
I
the
would like
DM.
to.
Go
Kimmy, I
ahead.
would like to put something on you hacking somebody's phone. We could talk. Just
Ah!
want to see.
Oh, that'd be a
Just
great
wanna see if we
episode. Kimmy and Tay on the episode one. Hey, that'd be great.
It
Tay
wouldn't.
and Timmy hack. Yeah, I like that. Tay and
Terrence
Kimmy the
said,
hackers.
oh yeah, that would be dope. I ain't gonna lie. He said the truth definitely gonna come out.
It will. But until then, this is a great step towards mankind. This is a great way to start the show off with some positive news. You can hide your privacy, and you can really get away with murder, bro. Like this is great.
That's sick. Who wants to
Great.
be that? No, it just makes
Yes.
life worse. It makes me more single than what I already am. That's bad.
It makes the world toxic because that's what people love nowadays. Negativity and toxic. They don't appreciate positivity.
And the worst
So this
part about that,
great
people
news.
who probably already got the beta is cutting up right now.
Facts. Big facts.
Because before it released out to everybody, you can assign yourself to be one of those people that get the beta that try it out. Phone crashing
Exactly.
every other day, but
Exactly. Exactly. But man, yes, I just had to start the show off with that because I instantly thought about straight up, and people say, why would you say that? It's cheating. Nah, that's exactly what's about to happen, and it's about to be even more more cheating than ever before. But man, we're gonna get off that. We're gonna get straight into the conversation.
You
And
seem
like
like
I
you
said,
like that. You went in. But
I
okay.
did. I did. I did. But
So,
I
Brad,
want to have a conversation with the community tonight because we're kind of piggybacking off of last week. And me and Tay was having a conversation during the show. And when I brought up being a woman being independent, Tay said something that kind of triggered her. Well, I wouldn't say trigger her, but it made her say, "What woman out here saying they don't like being independent?" That word has triggered some women, and that's what y'all will call soft girl era. I'm gonna leave it to Tay before we get into the conversation of why independent is not really a good word to associate with women nowadays, and I will give my input. Tay, explain to me and Ziggy and the folks soft girl era. I've been seeing that quote a lot. Soft girl era. What is that about? Talk to me. I need to know. What is that something that men need to start observing more? What is this soft girl era? Like y'all already get the world catered to y'all. So what is this soft girl era? Talk to me.
No. I'm in my soft girl era. Kind of means like my guard is down. Like I'm not in the streets as heavy as I used to be. Like I want to be more in a relationship environment. I want to be with a man. I want to kind of go 50-50 or 75-25, whatever percentage they decide they want to do in their little shindig. But I'm hard. Like that's era or with someone. That
Okay.
makes sense.
It makes
If I
sense.
missed
It makes
something, chat, let me know.
all right. So soft girl era for you. That means you are ready to let your guard down. You are ready to be committed in a relationship, no matter if it's 50-50, 80-20. You are ready to be led. Am I correct? You want a man to provide and do what they need to do, right?
Well, I want to say I'm ready for a man to provide, do what he needs, what I need him to do. But because I think a lot of people expect.
can y'all hear T?
Yeah, we might be having a little technical
You
difficulties.
can't
Can
hear
y'all
me?
hear me? I can hear you now. It's like a little bit of crackling. We want to make sure the audience hear everything you have to say.
Okay, hold
So
on.
can you speak? Sorry about this, people. I know it's technical difficulty, but we definitely want to make sure everything is good.
Yeah, we just
You
want to make
good,
sure y'all
Tay?
can hear. You got some
Can you
cracking.
hear me, Tay?
It's all good. Well, while Tay get that situated, where did you first hear this soft girl stuff from, Sean? This is the first time I'm kind of really hearing about this. So
All
have
right.
you
So
heard about this on TikTok? Like, where did you hear this from?
you can hear it from TikTok. You can hear it, Instagram, X, Facebook, whatever. Conversations. Just having random conversations with some of my friends and stuff like that. Um, I guess I can't speak on the soft girl era, but I guess that has a little bit to do with the independence part. And from what I understand, Zig, we bought this up, but we never really had a conversation about it. And I think, and I'm not going to speak for women because I'm only giving my perspective from the outside looking in. But
Mm-hmm.
from the conversations I've had, is that women nowadays, and mostly the single women, whatever like that, single women or whatever, they are ready to be led. They are tired of being the one that has to make the decisions. They are tired of not feeling valued. They are tired of just having to have the weight of the world on their shoulders. They are waiting for somebody to step up to the plate, right? Lead them, provide, protect. They want that man to eventually grow up, do what they need to do to make them not fit. Not saying you taking away their independence, Zig, right? You're not taking away
Right.
their independence. But I guess that when you say independent, they don't want to hear that no more. Like, all right, I'm tired of being independent. When can I depend on somebody? Because it seems like independent means everybody's dependent on me to make the decisions, to make the first go round choices, and just trying to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that that's was something I was trying to explain to Tay. And that's why I wanted to get Tay's version of the soft girl era. And I think that has a lot to do with it. I think a lot of women, and once again, I'm not speaking for women, and I would love to hear from the women in the chat about this. Tell me, like, does that word offend you nowadays? Are you tired of being independent? Are you ready for a man to come into your life to take some of that burden off your shoulders? Because I know being a mother, which I applaud all the women out there, every single woman out there that actually handles their duties on a 24/7, 365 days, being a mother. I know it's not easy, and I give y'all a round of applause. But I
Mm-hmm.
also know that y'all are tired of being independent, not in a bad way, but you just want that piece of security. You want that sense of peace. You want that, you just want that, man. I finally found somebody that I know that they're gonna lead me in the right direction. Not saying you can't be a team and make choices together, but if a man is stepping up to the plate, he's your provider, your protector, he's your leader. You know what I'm saying? That's
Can you hear
that's
me?
what I think. Yeah, Ted, you back?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. All
So with
right,
the
we're
things
back.
that we're saying here now, I feel like a
Go
lot of
ahead.
things are easier said than done. Like
Correct.
when,
Talk
for
to me.
me, for example, I'm used to being single.
Mm-hmm.
So getting to that point to actually depend on somebody and be with somebody, it's time consuming. And I can say, like, for
Okay.
me, it's kind of up and down with the time that I actually do have.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to realize when you're trying to date someone, you have to actually dedicate time and everything to that person.
Okay.
That's not always the easiest thing. So it sounds good saying you want to go and you want to date. Cause like all the time I'm on social media and I be like, dang, this girl just got married. She got one child that's not for her husband. And in my mind, I'm like, how did she make this time to separate her life to get this relationship going and get it to the point where it is? Like, I haven't found that balance yet. And I'll be honest with you, like I enjoy just hanging out with my friends versus going somewhere and be booed up. Because I
Right.
also felt like at some point I did that already. That didn't get me nowhere. So
Right.
now I'm kind of to the point where I'm getting back into the kind of conversing with people, that kind of thing. If something sparks and it sparks and I'm gonna go with it, but I just feel like a person gonna have to really show me like
And what are
consistency,
some?
real consistency.
Okay, I was about to just say. So
Consistency is
what?
the top of my list. Communicate.
All right, there we go. That's what I was about to ask you. So when somebody asks you, like, what are you looking for? Like, so you say consistency and communication.
Right.
What other traits that you need to absolutely say? Well, you said one thing. You said you're willing to drop your guard. So that means you are willing to take a step forward and give that man an opportunity if they're showing you the correct traits that you need in order to kind of take that step. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. I get it. And and
I
and like
mean,
I
that list
said,
could go on when you go to talk about like what you're looking for from a person.
right. And
But I can
like
tell
I
you,
said,
nobody most of the time is gonna hit all your marks. Like sometimes the things that we ask for are kind of like it's a stretch. Like, girl, ain't no way you think he gonna come in here and do all this and the other. And I feel it.
right. And that's going to
I
lead
feel it.
into one of our other topics, conversations further on the show. But like I said, the independence part, I get it. And I think it's more about, for someone that's probably been single, I guess, for probably, I'm gonna just be hypothetical, 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you
5 years.
have,
You
well,
think ain't nobody want? I'm just
I'm not
playing.
saying me, but I'm just saying, for women that I do know that's single and that's
Mm-hmm.
been single for a long time, that's one of the things I've been hearing. Like, not saying they
Yeah.
can't hold down the fort, they're just tired of making the choice. Like, they tired of being lonely. Like, it's not saying you're desperate or nothing, but They want somebody that they can truly love on, and they want somebody to love them. They not about this, oh, I'm dating this person, that person, this person, or I'm dating Jack and
Yeah.
whoever else. They want somebody, what you just pretty much said, Tay, and I think I can speak for most people, men and women. It's pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency, communication. I also believe understanding too, and compromising. Sometimes you have to compromise. You have to kind of meet in the middle. That's easier said than done too, because
Compromise is hard.
it is. It is.
Compromise is
I agree.
hard.
I
It's
agree.
hard.
I agree
But when you
because
have
when
the
you
right person, you kind of be like,
a
you know
little bit,
what? Let
a
me
little bit.
give. Let me give this. Let me give this. Let me not push this. Let me give this. And even for that is hard.
It is. But at the end of the day, it's all about taking that first step. And especially if that person is showing you something that you have never seen before. So that I would say that might be even foreign territory for people that's been single for a long time. Because when you so
Yeah.
used to doing things for yourself, so when you so used to, taking care of the household, taking care of whatever, buying whatever you want, doing everything yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And when you finally find somebody or you meet somebody and you be like, what the hell? Like you confused because you like,
Yeah.
I never, this is like, it's not like you're not used to it, but it's kind of like, I haven't had this in a long time and I never thought people still did this. And it sounds kind of weird saying that, but that's really something like if you've been single for a long time and somebody do something as simple as cook you dinner, they're gonna be like, I never had that before. It's been a minute since
Right.
somebody did that. That's what I'm talking about. But that independent stuff, that really triggers women, Tay. And I was shocked because when I mean, like, you're a strong, independent woman. Yeah, but I'm tired of being called independent. Don't even bring the word up.
Well, yeah, because
You
I
be
feel like men use that. A lot of men use that as a cripple to be like, I don't have to do this for you because you got it. No, no, no. Because I'm independent, that should make you want to do more for me. To
mm-hmm.
make sure I have the understanding that even though I got it, you got me.
Yeah,
So
I
I
ain't even
think
want
that's
that.
where the level comes from when a woman gets mad when you like, oh, she independent. Like, yeah, I'm independent, but that still doesn't mean you don't need to do your part.
And that's
That's that line where you kind of get the attitude.
right. So
Because
Zay,
I
you
enjoy being independent. I enjoy not having to feel like I have to go to a man and ask him for something. I just
right,
handle
and
it
you
myself
shouldn't.
and I figure it out.
And you shouldn't. You shouldn't because, like I said, once again, it's not about stripping you of your independence. Like you're gonna always be independent because what you said was I could be with somebody that's 50-50. That's another topic that we discussed in the past, and that's another topic that people get sensitive. Oh, well, 50-50. I'm not with that. It's all or nothing. It's like, I'm sorry. That's for a percentage of men and women that's looking for a certain money percentage of how much they make a year type relationship. I mean, that's just what that is. Because everybody that I'm cool with, that I know personally, I've never heard anybody have an issue with their significant other when it comes down to bills being split or however y'all want to try to make things work in the
But I
household.
mean,
It's a
also
team
too,
thing.
like
It's a
most
team thing.
relationships that I hear about now, like they've been together for years, which makes things a little bit easier.
Right?
Society has changed. The outlook in dating has changed. The dating pool have changed. So when you deal with a situation like it's totally different, like you're dealing with totally different personalities, you're dealing with different beliefs. Like Zig said something yesterday that was like a man cooking is sassy.
Yeah, that
But
was. I was like, what?
I mean, and we go back to it. Technically, how they put it is a woman is supposed to take care of the household. And we going back to the back in the days. A woman's supposed to take care of household. The man is supposed to take care of bills. Women didn't even work at some point. It was just literally the man working, providing, and the woman just make sure everything, the kids, all of that is taken care of at home. So of course, when you hear things like that, you go back to people who look at it as, okay, yeah, man cooking is a little sassy. Well, we have chefs out here, top chefs, that can cook a woman out of a kitchen. So at that point, are we going to say he's sassy? Like I just feel like sometimes we get on here and say stuff. Now I ain't gonna lie, if I go to a
Thank
bar
you.
with a dude and he
That part.
order a certain drink, I be like, that's a little sassy. Now,
Eh, so this is my thing though. I understand. I understand. Like, of course, a woman might have grew up seeing her pops take care of the household, take care of her moms and stuff like that. Let's also be realistic too, now. And it's not an excuse because it can be done. But let's keep it real, Tay. Like a lot of men, and women out here, and I'm not. This is not to judge anybody, but everybody's not out here making six figures. I'm not saying you need six figures to make things work, but let's just be realistic. Things have changed since our parents was doing that. The houses nowadays do not cost no $5,000. Food does not cost what we used to know. Like things are expensive, and
ain't no
people
coke a nickel, a quarter.
right, right. A hamburger and fries ain't 75 cents. You
No,
know
it
what I'm
ain't.
saying? Not granted. Once
Mm-mm.
again, let me be very clear. I'm not using that as an excuse, because like I said, they got people out here that's handling their business. They taking care of the household and everything, and they got a successful marriage. That's salute to them. But not a lot of people are making that type of money. And if they are taking care of the bills, what type of stress is that putting on that man? Or what type of, like, all right, I pay all the bills, but you ain't got nothing, no extra money. You know what I'm saying? Now you living really paycheck to paycheck. Is that
Yeah.
something that you really want to? I'm just saying, let's keep it a buck. Let's
Like
live in
I tell
reality.
people
You know
all
what
the
I'm saying?
time, the reality of life is life was built for two people in a household to be together and build together. Life
I
wasn't
agree.
built for you to be single. So you have to think about it. Two people together, you can have a six-figure salary and then some.
Right.
Two people
Right.
together. But people don't realize they get in a bowl of I'm in this bubble and I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that. But you have to be open to a person actually pouring into you, and you have to be open to pouring into them. Like for
Mm-hmm.
us, we want everything our way. We want to do
Oh, we
everything.
know.
Like
We
a
know.
lot of women, wait a minute. They have a lot of women out here that take care of men. You'd be surprised. It's not you see it that often, but it's a lot of women that really hold it down. If they love
Mm-hmm.
somebody, they want to be with somebody, and they saying to themselves, you know what? I'm gonna make sure we good.
Okay. I mean,
But then you
I,
get on here and then Apple talking about locking up apps and all of this foolishness, just making it convenient to let a man be a man. That's the kind of stuff I be talking about.
or let a woman be a woman. I mean, women are players too now. Let's just keep it real. But I really just like, it was just interesting, and I wanted to have this conversation because, like I said, independence. We all strive to have that independence because hey, sometimes even our own pride get in the way and be like, I can take care of this. I got this. I don't need no damn body. You know what I'm saying? But deep down in reality, deep down in reality, though, we all want somebody that we can have by our side going through this life journey of ours. You know what I'm
Yeah, of
saying?
course.
And like I said, I understand where women coming from with the independence thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to not have to depend on anybody. But at some point, you're supposed to be dependent on somebody that you can trust, that you really have faith in, that's going to make sure that not only are you good, but they're going to make sure that, hey, I can hold down the household. You can still follow your dreams. You can still do whatever you want. We still a team at the end of the day, but you can still depend on me. Just like I feel like I should depend on you. Like, not as, oh, you take care of the bills or I'm gonna depend. Nah. I feel like as a man, that's weak. Now I understand at the end of the day, you might feel, you might run into a situation where, hey, I done lost my job, I done got hurt. I might need my girl to hold it down for a minute until I can really get back on my feet, or I can figure out whatever situation I need to figure out to get the money flowing again. And once that
Hmm.
happens again, bam, and we back at it again. Shit happens. You heard me? Shit happens. That's just life. But I really found that interesting that some women out here, when you say independence, I'm talking about being independent. Whoo, that's just like you calling them the you know what word, and they get
Yeah,
triggered.
because Because once again, when you say, "Oh yeah," because you independent, that's like saying, "I don't need nobody." That's what
Mm-hmm.
they're saying it is, and they're trying to let it be clear, like, "No, I need somebody. I want somebody." So when you say
Right.
that, it's definitely a trigger because it automatically defaults to you like saying they don't need you. And she's
Right.
letting you know, like, no, I need you. I want somebody. I want to be with somebody. I don't want to be Miss Independent. And I don't think nobody wants to be single forever. Like people talk their noise, but you want somebody. Whether you say y'all in a relationship or y'all just long-term friends, no matter how you want to phrase that, everybody wants somebody. Nobody wants to be in this world just like it's just me.
It could be a lonely, dark path if you're trying to
Exactly.
be
And
single.
boring.
Yes, very boring. And once again, the older you get, Tay, the older you get,
I'm young, so it don't matter how
you're
old you
not
get. I
going
got
to be
time.
able you're not going to be able to have these men on puppet strings and you play with their emotions and lead them on. You got to stop that. You're going to have to at some point you're going to
I
be like,
said one thing, and now you just put me in a whole category of the worst of the
that's
worst.
that's
I
what
hate
you
that for
said.
me.
That's what you
I
said.
said it, but I didn't assume that you
That's
would go
but
this
that's
far
what
with
it
it.
is. You're the puppeteer. You the one that controls the puppets. Like you just like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
I
what you
got
think of
you.
me for real? That's sick.
That's what you said.
That's sick.
That's exactly what you said. That's
You
what you
you it
said.
sounds 10 times worse than what I actually said, but okay.
I'm just saying though.
It sounds ten
Zig,
times worse.
it's not. I mean, if that's what you do, I ain't knocking it. You still my friend. Hey, that's how you rock. That's how you rock. I'm just saying. At some point, the older you get though, in all seriousness, the fun and games of doing what we used to do, whatever it is, situationships, you really gonna look yourself in the mirror and be like, man, look, I'm tired of this cycle. I'm tired of
I ain't lying
the
though. When I went out Sunday
it's
night and I
crazy.
told myself I might not ever go out again. Like I feel
As
like my
far
time outside is just expired. Like it's
as
just
far as what you mean, like go
like
outside,
going
like you
out
mean
like
on
to
a
the
date?
bar and stuff like that. Like I gotta. It's time for a change of scenery.
That sounds like you're in a healing process and focusing strictly on yourself and what you want to accomplish. Ain't nothing wrong
Exactly.
with
I just
that.
want to be a better person. I don't want to be in a toxic environment like I used
But
to
that
be.
shouldn't stop you from going out neither. That shouldn't stop you from
Outside
going
is
out.
toxic. It's toxic.
Toxic in what
Nothing.
way though?
Nothing is good outside.
Church is outside. You saying church toxic?
It depends on which one you go to.
Mm, mm.
A lot of churches are toxic.
Okay. Ziggy, I need you before we continue this conversation, I need to catch up with some of the comments because I know people
Sir.
been chatting up. But before we do that, big bro, is there anything that you want to chime in and put your 2 cents on, man? Let me know.
Oh, just mainly in general, man. Not to rehash anything y'all said, but the main focal point is that whenever people get into these relationships, like y'all mentioned and alluded to before, people don't heal. So what they do is they try to find or fill that void in another person. So when that person doesn't feel, hey, I'm bad at finances, so
Mm-hmm.
I need you to be able to fill these finances. So when we start having money issues, I'm lashing out at you, but that accountability needs to be with me first. I need to be able to fill my thing first within me, or vice versa. So when that person doesn't fill that void that you're missing in yourself, an implosion. So that's where a lot of the issues come in, that people aren't healing before they get into other relationships.
I agree.
People aren't doing what
I,
they're supposed to do self. Like what Tay said, I'm not going to bars or anything. I think that's commendable. Completely removing yourself from something you feel is something that is preventing you from moving forward.
Yes.
Even if you say, nah, just go one time. Nah, I can't. So like think of people that that are trying to stop drinking. That's like
mm-hmm.
telling them, hey man, just take one shot with us. Nah, dog, I can't taste. Nah.
That's something my
Because
family
if
never
I
said. I
nah,
Oh, we
can't
not
know.
drink.
y'all. That's different
Yeah,
with
we
y'all.
know. That's a whole
Y'all
different
do
ball game. We know that.
y'all different.
That's a marathon. That is not a
Y'all different.
party.
It's not a
But
race,
see, that's a
it's a
different. But
marathon.
y'all not. But it's one of those things where like y'all party, but y'all not, like, y'all don't get out of control. Some people get out of control. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
Speak for
true.
yourself, Zig.
It's
Speak for yourself.
nah, it's controlled. It's
No.
You just have
controlled.
to.
It is-
No, it's
It's
like one of
within
those things. You just
you
have
know.
to leave by a certain time.
Shh.
You can't
Yeah.
control.
That's like
Nah,
that's
Tay
like
family cool.
Zig. That's drinking from 6:30 to 2 in the morning. What are you talking about?
Bro, you never been to LSU tailgate? You never been to Saints? Like, I mean, that's just
See, it's the
Never.
Mardi
same
Gras?
thing.
Like, come on now,
Never.
dog.
Mardi Gras, yes. Don't ever
Jazz
put me.
Fest? Like,
Yes.
bro, come on now. Day
Have,
drinking is a it's a thing,
say
bro.
moms. I know you're on here, but we're not gonna sit up here and cap. I've been to one of y'all parties. I know. Matter of fact,
I
the
don't know,
first
man.
time
We
we was in, the
want to talk
first
about what
time we was
happened?
invited to one of the parties, right?
This man spilling all the
Y'all
beans.
didn't
Man, I
stop.
don't know what
Y'all
you're
didn't
talking about,
stop
bro.
partying until 3 o'clock in the
Hey,
morning.
That is crazy. Not
That right.
funny.
not you snitching. Not you
That's
just
not
telling
to
all their
me.
business.
I
Not
couldn't keep
funny.
up. That's not snitching. That I couldn't
Others-
keep up.
We
See,
trying to
look.
invite him into the
Hey, what's up,
Illuminati. He
Saint?
don't want to come.
See, I'm
What's
not
up,
lying.
Saint?
I'm not lying. See,
Just
just
one.
one. I ain't telling. I enjoyed myself. I just couldn't keep up because shot after shot after every 10 minutes. Jesus, like give my liver a break.
I know I went straight to sleep after I left their party, bro. I never ate that much food in my life.
So are we talking about my baby party?
Yes. Matter of fact, yes.
That was some good food.
That was some good food, some good hospitality. We was treated like we
Man,
was
we're
treated
talking
like we
about a
was one of the
2-year-old
family.
birthday party. This is bad.
bro.
We have to do
Hey,
better.
bro. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
good, but anyway, that going back to the soft girl era stuff. That's just a term, that a new term, I guess, that they're trying to make popular. I guess that's
It
growing
is.
some legs.
Yeah, it's a way of saying like, hey, I don't want to be as hard as I used to be. I want to be open to be open to someone, if that makes sense.
That means
I think that's the overall to it.
I also think too, people look for issues. People look for drama. People go to these places and what you gonna do now? But sometimes there's a good person right within reach, but they're looking at all the negativity, both sides, men and women.
Yeah.
Instead of highlighting someone's good points, because like Tay said at the beginning of the segment, somebody not going you're gonna find it's gonna be very rare where someone checks every single box.
That's
So
exactly correct. But I also feel like
yeah.
we as a society have to stop overlooking certain people just because we're so accustomed to a certain we're accustomed to certain.
That's a good point too.
I'm just saying.
That bad.
You go ahead, Tay.
I've come across a lot of great guys that I was just like,
You lame.
No, you're lame. I'm not doing that.
I already knew it.
So what, if you don't mind me asking, what made them lame at that particular time when you labeled them lame? What was it that was lame that's probably like, I can deal with that? So what was it that made them lame? The way they carry themselves?
To be honest with you, I can't even tell you. Like some of them, their pressure be too hard, and I just be like, I can't do this. This too much.
What you mean?
There's a certain thing is like too much pressure on the situation. Like
somebody shouldn't be pressuring you to do anything.
Not like that, but in a sense,
I don't think it's that, Zig. I think it's something else.
But like in a sense of because I want to be with you. It's kind of like
that is pressuring.
We're not there yet.
Jumping the gun too early.
Yeah, that's pressure.
That's
a topic that comes up. Like, bro,
nose wide open.
That's like you giving them like a little church hug, and they like, I gotta have tea.
Yeah, no.
Oh no. Lord, but that's different. Then
no. Yeah. No.
So what?
No, I don't know about that one. That you kind of have a reason to.
Yeah,
but then so some people it's kind of
you kind of have a reason not to go with that one.
Some people I also feel like you have to find something that you have in common, and then once you have conversation with a person, you could tell like this not going nowhere. Like certain people keep the conversation going, like it's flowing. We in it, like this a vibe. And then other people it's kind of like, well, how was work? It was good, same thing, different day. This happened. Okay, but how was work for you? Like the same, like boring. And it's like this not gonna work either.
Now that I can agree with, but like I said, the conversations, that one word shit, I can't get with it. Like if I'm asking you how your day is, I ain't expecting you to say give me a paragraph, but I don't want to hear that. Okay, yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I give one word responses a lot.
it's all right. You would have been getting cursed the fuck out.
Like people
Plain
be
and simple.
saying buku stuff, and I
You
be
would
like,
have been getting, bro,
absolutely.
Zig. I cannot stand that, bro. Like
Now,
that is
Sean, okay, now wait. You
that
have a
is
problem with
irritating.
everything. You have a
That is
problem when I read the message and don't reply, and then when I reply,
that
it's
is
a problem.
irritating.
What you want?
That is
You
irritating.
can't get the world, baby. What you want?
Man,
can't.
look,
You can't get all the box checked,
You
Sean.
can't.
She
All
said,
the boxes are not gonna
Zig.
check. So you want me to respond dry, or you don't want me to respond at all and just read it and you know I acknowledge that I saw it. Like what
I'd
you
rather
want?
if you're gonna give me a one word response, and then don't look, Zig, it don't say okay, it says K.
Okay,
What the really? I rather know just Evan just took the words out of my mouth.
but that's not what you
I
said
would
last
rather
week.
not. I would
Just
rather
last
look.
week,
I would
7
rather just
days
see
ago.
red. I would
Just
just rather
last
see
week,
red.
7 days ago, you just said you rather a person respond to a text message and just say something. You said that last week.
Say something. When I mean if I say something, make it worth my while to continue the conversation. Don't give me that K and
But
all
what if
these.
the conversation was ended at that point, though?
It wasn't. It wasn't.
they're just not
Because
interested in you, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, that ain't. Hold up now. Now we're going into a whole different.
She
Where that
don't
come
want you
from,
to think.
Zig?
That's all right.
Where that come from, Zig?
Like,
That
We
don't.
like the
speaking in
old saying,
general. You acting like something happened.
people give attention
Nothing
to
happened. Trust me.
people.
I can conversate. That ain't no issue with me.
Okay,
Trust me.
what I'm saying is,
No, wait.
if someone is giving you a
My
one word,
my conversation
Who
is
told you that?
A1.
Who told you that? Who told you that?
all right, Sean. So look,
You probably be talking about space and
look now.
astronauts. Like, please.
Look now. One
No.
deep conversation with me, and I'm not talking about that. What's your favorite color? And no, you
You
have
should
a real
start off at that. You need to know the basics about people that you date. Or you feel
one.
like they should be around you enough to
No,
know all your
see
hats
that, and that's the
red, so
issue
they
right there. I'm
red.
not about to ask you. I'm not about to ask you what's your favorite color and all that. You know how I'm
Why
gonna know
not?
that? You know
You
why?
just like
Because
you
I'm
said you
gonna be
like fire
observant.
questions. That's the
I'm
fire
going
question.
to be observant. I don't want you to tell me. I'm going to be observant, and
But
I'm
my
going
thing
to
is, a
show
person
you.
would never guess my favorite color because I never wear it.
Okay, that's what you think.
Okay,
That's what
what's
you
my
think.
favorite color, Sean? You see me enough.
I haven't observed you
My
enough.
favorite
I
color.
haven't observed you enough, so I
Nah,
can't give
you've
you that
known me
answer.
for years.
I known you for years, but I never. Look, last week you caught me and Zig off guard by being a puppeteer. I never knew that about you, Tay.
Here you go.
Never.
Here you go.
so
Yes.
this what people talk about at within our age group on dates. What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
What do you like to
Oh
do?
wow, that's
Fun.
interesting.
Ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Zig, come on now. Be real. Tay not even sounding
Oh.
convincing. Ain't nobody on that. So what's your favorite color?
So my
it's
question
pink.
is,
What's your
okay,
favorite
so this is
movie?
my question.
Aladdin.
Sean,
Come
all
on now.
right.
Ain't
No,
nobody asking.
Sean, give me a minute. Give me a minute. You're on a
Okay.
date, right? Y'all sit at the table.
Let her
What's
cook.
the first thing you ask?
What's the first thing I ask on a
Yeah.
date?
Yeah, we
Put him on the
got
spot.
Well, if the
Tay, hold on.
we on
conversation
a
still
date right now.
flowing,
How it go? No. We just sat at the table. You told me we meet for dinner at 6. It's 6:00. We at the table. I sit down. You already there. What's the first thing you gonna say?
hey, how you doing? How was your day today? What's going on?
Boom.
And
My
then
day
we
was
start the conversation.
okay. My day was great. I had a little issue at my job. This is what occurred, and then what you gonna say?
Okay, what we eating now?
What?
Yes.
No. And that would be our last date right there.
Hey, that's what you think.
I didn't told you everything I went through at work, and you don't have no concern or urgency to be like getting more in depth or detail or nothing.
Nah, because you might
Was
turn
your
around and say
conversation A100?
you might turn around and say some shit like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just glad to
Yeah,
be
but
with you. I'm just glad to be with you.
hell no. I ain't gonna never say nothing like that.
I didn't say you. I didn't say you. I'm just
That's
saying.
general.
Hey, I'm just saying.
To me, I be hating when people give them like flirty lines because I be like, son, that's so lame. Shut up.
It is. I'm just saying.
I'm just happy to talk to you.
My
No,
con-
you not. You
my
was the Ashley you
conversation.
just hung out with 2 a minute ago, probably.
My conversations, trust me, I know how to have a conversation with
And
somebody.
people, I'm telling you, everybody think their conversation is something until you meet somebody, they be like, oh my God, this conversation is so lame. You are not for everybody. Everybody's not for you.
First of all, I never said I was for everybody. So
Why
stop
you gotta
saying that.
First of all, I'm just saying.
I didn't say that.
But I'm just
I'm
letting
just
you know
telling
that
you.
you say your
I'm
conversation
telling
is
you.
A100.
I'm
But what
telling
I'm
you from.
explaining is it may be A100 to some people, but not
I'm telling
everyone.
you from my experience. This is my experience. When I have conversations, 9 out of 10 times, I'm good.
Let me ask you this
That
question.
that's good.
Let me ask you this question. Are you single?
At the moment, yes, I
Your
am.
conversation's not that good. You're single.
First of all,
Something is
no,
lacking
it's not.
somewhere. You're single.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No, it's
is.
not. Because
Okay.
maybe I chose not to be in a relationship at that particular time. Maybe I'm the one
At
that
that
decided.
particular time of this one, because you're single now. You're not single at that time. You're single now.
When was I ever in a relationship? You
We're
and
not gonna, we're not gonna put that. We're not gonna put that on camera. We're gonna talk at a later time. You know what I'm
we
saying?
can,
I don't
but
want to put you in, what you be doing, and
man, look,
we did that last season. We're not
I'm
gonna do that
good.
this season.
I'm good. I don't know what you hear or what
Exactly.
you
See,
think.
Sean boring ass. You see it?
That's Evan. He's going to say shit like that.
I
You
mean,
don't watch the other podcast. I ain't got time for somebody that word. Look, don't even make me start on him. Anyway,
okay.
if you know me, anybody that knows me know that I'm good.
You good with what?
Being single is a choice. That's a choice.
That's a choice.
Plain and
So
simple.
so what you're saying is you have options. You just didn't choose those options.
Oh, maybe I'm just
So
not ready right now.
okay, so are you not ready? Or you're not ready for a certain person, or you're not ready for a certain situation? Because if she watching, if it's something that you want to say to her right now, I'm gonna give you the moment to say it.
It's nothing to really say. Everybody
See, that's
know.
why I say your conversation is horrible. We talking about something.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You base that off of what we're talking about right now? Really?
Just saying.
Really?
A person for me, you can throw me in a jungle, and I'm coming out. I'm coming out.
What you coming out with?
But there's
What you
nothing
coming
that a
out with?
person can say that'll hold me back. Like,
What are you coming out the jungle with?
it depends. Whatever you sent me in there to get, I'm coming out there with it.
That's confidence. That's confidence.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean it, and I stand on it.
Okay. If that's what you really want to think. All right.
You
I'm
sound
glad.
like you decline that you don't believe it. I like that.
I'm just saying. I don't see how you saying my conversation. I'm just saying. If you
I'm
know,
just
you
saying,
know.
bro. I've never heard.
If you know, you know. I'ma just say that I'm good. I'm good. I'm still waiting on this investigation, this federal investigation on my love life, because right now it's looking terrible. This is like trying to find John Gotti.
So let me ask you this question: if I set you up on a blind date with somebody, would you go?
Hell no.
That is crazy.
Hell no. You're not going on no blind date. Hell no. You ain't about to, man. Hell no. You are not about to set me up. You're not about to set me up. No. Hell crazy. No.
That is sick. That's sick.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. If you was to set me up on a blind date with somebody,
you would trust me? You would trust me to do that?
No.
All right then. You think I'm about to trust you to set me up on a blind date? Yeah. Hell to the no.
That is crazy.
You want to go just to see what's going on? Just for the. Well, let me see. Just
you don't
I ain't got
trust
nothing else going on.
You don't trust me to pick somebody that I feel like you would be a great fit with.
Tay, what you told me about being a puppeteer? Hell no.
Now I didn't say you wouldn't puppet.
They're asking you what is your love life, Sean?
What's my love life?
I mean, Sean enjoys being single.
Kimmy, how you know?
I do enjoy being single, but I also want to be in a relationship. I definitely do.
You want to be single, you want to be in a relationship. It's either one or the other. There's no.
No, it's not. When the time is right, I'll make it official. And when that is official, guess what? I'll come on the podcast and tell y'all I'm in a relationship. How's that?
Also, when you get in a relationship, you're gonna announce to us.
Yeah,
I will make an announcement. You're gonna make an announcement.
Oh. I'll make it known. I ain't afraid.
We're gonna do it during our ad break. It'll be a pre-recorded video.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it will be
And
Hey,
we're
guys,
we're
just
gonna
let y'all
put
know.
balloons in the background behind you. We're gonna do the most. So you have to tell us ahead of time when you want to do it, because we're gonna like make a big show out of it.
You gotta
Hey, bro.
understand, Sean is a very like I've known this guy for multiple decades. This guy's very private. So like for him to even announce it,
Zig.
it's gonna be
Zig,
kind of crazy.
Zig, I'm telling you now, bro. And this is why I'm telling you. Once again,
My mama said she'll set you up. You trust my mama?
Hey, I think this would be kind of cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sean go on some blind dates, give us the report on the next
Yes,
episode. That'll
that
be
would
like a
be
segment.
cool.
Hey, I give her like a, give some ratings, kind of.
I think that would be cool.
mm,
We looking
Look,
for
he,
things
hey,
new to bring
hey,
to
Tay,
the
we got a smirk. He
podcast.
kind of
I
like,
think
he
that's
kind of,
dope.
that sounds like a setup.
he ain't turn it
Sounds like
down.
a
He kind of
setup.
smiling right
think
there.
that is dope.
Mm.
Oh,
I
boy
like
said,
it.
I want to be single. And in the same breath said, I want to be in a relationship.
That is crazy. That is sick.
No,
That's
I
nasty work.
said once again, I didn't stop twisting my words around, Jono and Tay. I said
What you
I enjoy being single, but I want to be in a relationship. And that relationship can possibly happen very soon.
Pull a comment up again. That's
Oh,
what you
Jono?
just said. That's what you just said.
No, I say I enjoy. He say I want to be. That's two different things. I say I enjoy being single. Maybe I'm working on myself.
Want to be and enjoy kind of being the same thing.
No, it's not. Just
You
like
enjoy
loyalty
what
and
you wanna
trust.
be, huh?
Just like loyalty and
Clip
trust are
it.
two different things.
We got to clip him, Jono? I'll clip him.
Y'all want to see me go on blind dates. That's what
Yes.
y'all want.
Yes.
And come back with reports.
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie,
gonna
that
sit
would be
across
kind of.
at another table and kind of like record it.
Now, I don't know about
Hell
all
no.
that.
What the hell?
Nah, I don't know
Hell
about-
no. Hell no. That ain't going hunt down.
You're gonna get your earpiece. I can tell you what to say, because you might
You
need
don't
a
have
little
to-
coaching.
Trust me,
Dang, my dog
I
need
don't need
coaching.
I don't need no coaching. Now that's one thing I don't need. Trust me, I'm good. Zig, I think
My dog
you know
need
what, bro?
coaching now.
Zig, I
Trying to
think
help him. You can lead him
say
to the
Zig,
water.
you
You
know
can't
what's
make
so
him
crazy?
drink.
Zig, you know what's so crazy though, bro? Like a lot of people think they know about me, and Sean don't go nowhere, and Sean just stays in the house, and
What's up, Lala?
everybody does this. Sean, they know Sean. Do they really know Sean, Zig?
Look, Brittany says she a good matchmaker, man. We got
Zig,
people that
that's
might.
that's not the answer, bro. Do they really know? Do they really know who
Well,
Sean
Give
is?
a person a chance. You said who you was on this podcast, right? You put the real you out there, right?
Do you
I think that's
know?
the purpose of the blind dates. As they
Okay.
go
You
through,
can say
they'll
yay
figure
or
it out.
nay, what you like, what you don't like, what you need, what you don't need.
Mm-hmm.
That
I hear
would
you.
be me. I want the best of both worlds. Hey,
Yeah, I mean, hey,
You can't have
I'm
your
just
cake
saying.
and eat it too. Like,
You're right, Tay. So just take your own advice. You heard me? Take your own advice now.
that is crazy.
How?
I never said I enjoy being single, but I want a relationship. I never said that.
I never said that. I said I enjoy being single. Get your facts straight. That's what I said.
Whatever you said is what you said, and you stand on it. And I'm okay with that.
You're right. I do stand on it.
But you have
I
to
do
pick your
stand
lane
on
and
it.
stay there.
But how do you know that I'm not working on something right now? How you know I don't?
Because we just had this conversation and you never once said
How you know?
on something.
It's a really
you-
good, great match.
What you say?
Okay, so how about this then? Since we want to play matchmakers, right?
No.
Okay, that's
Whatever it
cool.
is, no, for me.
No. That's cool. How about I do this? I'll set you up on a blind date. I'll set your mom's up on a blind date, and y'all can do the same thing for me. How about that? I got somebody for both of y'all. How about that?
I don't know about
Yup.
that one, Sean. You goes for you.
Hey, telling you. I'm telling you.
Because you might hook me
Y'all
up
looking
with
out.
somebody
Y'all
I
looking
have
out for
no
me, right?
intentions
So I'm
on
gonna look
wanting
out
to
for
be with.
y'all.
No,
Huh?
because you're gonna put me with someone I have no intentions on wanting to be with.
You must don't know me. See, that's your problem. You're doubting. You're doubting me. That's your problem.
I
now.
am indeed down you. I tell you no lie.
I might match you up with somebody that's you gonna be like, God fucking damn.
Or you might not.
Sean
Also be
Sean did
fucking
that.
damn
Like
again.
Sean did that. Like Sean, you did that.
Anybody
that's
that's snapping while
yeah.
saying it, I don't see them doing.
You gonna get it though. You gonna get it. I'll set you up with somebody. Trust me. Trust me.
So it looks like that's what the people want. Like, how about y'all just set each other up on blind dates and y'all both report on it?
Oh, child.
Sean, you set Tay up on one, and then Tay, you set Sean up.
I got about 10
Just one.
people on. I got about 10 people that's ready to date Tay. I just got to pick the right one for her. I mean,
Hey,
the
this
love of for the love of Tay. That'll be a good little series for Tay.
For the love of
Tay.
Tay, that's what we doing.
For the love of
So
Tay.
you gonna give me like 3 or 5 bachelors and then go from there?
Hey,
This one ain't gonna do. You know, I need a playing field, the option.
nah, stop it.
Hey, look, so we got to do the interview. We'll bring them in.
The hell? Got to interview the blind date person online.
Like, hey, we got to cross-examine them. Like, you make sure they straight. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Well,
I actually.
I
like
might. I don't think I'll be a part of this. I'm assuming.
I
I'm
like
just
it.
playing.
For the love of Tay.
And then for Tay,
Don't they got
Tay,
a nice ring to it? For
and
the
then
love of Tay.
and then Tay has her candidates for you.
Nah, trust me.
And then we gotta do the same. We gotta interrogate. We gotta cross-examine them and ask them some questions.
Oh my
some things that we think you would like, and then we'll pick one, and then
y'all gonna be shocked, bro. Y'all gonna be shocked, bro. I'm telling you, y'all gonna really be shocked.
Brittany said, "Let the chat vote."
I have somebody that I've been communicating with, that I've been in constant communication with.
So what you're saying is now you have a boo, so you backing out and you don't want to do it. That's what you're saying?
I ain't say all that. I just say I got somebody. You'll be shocked.
Interesting.
You'll
So
be
you got
very
somebody.
shocked.
You got
Very
somebody
interesting.
for.
You're very interested. Yeah.
No,
I think
Sean is a very interesting subject. You're right. Sean is a very interesting subject. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, Sean doesn't do this. Sean doesn't get that. I mean,
so
I guess.
this person that you've been conversing with is someone who've known for a while.
Yes, for years. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are
for
they
years.
into like technology and stuff like that?
Possibly.
Yes or yes
Possibly.
or no?
I'm giving you the answers. Possibly.
Okay.
Anything else you want to know?
I'll save it for next week.
What is next week?
Nothing. I'm gonna just keep asking little questions, and then I'm already.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I love the idea too, moms. For the love of Tay. And I'm gonna have the 5 bachelors.
You too. It's not just Tay, it's for you too.
Exactly.
Both of y'all.
We're gonna have the 5
Clearly,
bachelors.
Still single, so something ain't clicking. So we're gonna make sure that click is the right click.
Oh,
we're gonna put on
Lord
the
have
number with
mercy.
everybody else, and we're gonna see, may the best woman win.
All righty, if that's what you want to say. But anyway, folks, off this blind dating stuff. But
that's a good segue, T.
That's what I'm trying to say.
We
are about to get his soft boy era going. I like it. No, you don't like it?
Nah.
See, that's that lame stuff we be talking about right there.
Nah, ain't no grown ass man talking about no soft boy era. Get the hell out of here.
Man era.
No, because I'm not soft. No? I'm not no soft man. No.
See, that's sassy right there.
That's not sassy. That's a real man. No real man is gonna say soft man era.
I like it.
Zay, go to commercial. We need a commercial break, bro. Go to commercial, bro.
I'm usually what you tell.
Yeah, nah.
No, I hate it.
Hell no. Go to commercial. Cut it. Go to commercial, bro.
Hello, everybody. This is Ziggy the Beast, and I'm very happy to announce that we have a promo going on in the Hash It Out store for 72 hours. You can get a shirt, backpack, mug. You can get a hoodie. You can get your crop top, whatever you want. The entire store is on sale. Use the promo code HashOut for free shipping on your order for 72 hours. Yes, free shipping on your order for 72 hours. Use the promo code HashOut, and in the checkout, you'll see the changes made there. And I appreciate everyone for supporting us, and happy shopping. of the beast, and before we get started with today's show, make sure y'all head over to YouTube. Make sure you click that subscribe button, turn it from red to gray, and make sure you also click that bell icon right next to it to be notified whenever we go live.
Tay from Let's Hash It Out podcast. The first place you come to hash things out every Tuesday at 7 p.m. No topic is off the table, and the audience is the biggest part of the show. Get ready for Let's Hash It Out podcast.
All right, so we are back. What's going on, man? What's all that noise, bro? What's going on? But we're back, and before we get into the next topic, and Tay kind of got into it a little bit earlier, I want to hit y'all with something like a little rapid fire right quick. You heard me? So Tay, Zig, I just need to know one thing, right? I got these questions I want to ask you right quick, and the audience, y'all can chime in too as well.
I love
I
this
need
part.
you to pick. Yes, I need y'all to pick something. So if you can only pick two, right? You can only pick two. You either
two
can get
or one?
100. Nah, you pick two.
Hey, we
So
don't
listen to this.
complicate stuff.
I know. All right, so you can either pick two. You either get 100K a year. You can marry any celeb that you want. Never pay taxes. Never get sick. Which two you picking?
The first one for sure.
Okay.
And I don't know, I'm torn because if I go with my celebrity crush, then I mean he's gonna have money. So paying taxes is not gonna be a problem. That's complicated.
It's easier for me. Give me 100K a year and never pay taxes. What the hell I want with a celeb? Why I want to be with a celebrity? Like with the money you're gonna be making, you can get a famous celebrity. Like I think
Six
that's
figures is
easy.
not gonna get you no famous celebrity.
You'll be
You gonna
amazed.
need more than 6 figures.
You'll be amazed with these Instagram models.
Especially once you give
what
them
they
that little
accept.
conversation you got.
You're right. You might fall in love.
Please.
Zig, which two you picking, bro?
Man, I got army brain, bro. So what's my answers again? What's my selection?
100K a year. Marry any celeb that you want. You never pay taxes.
Celebrities
Or you
don't stay
never get
married.
sick. Huh?
Never get sick because people just nasty out here.
Okay.
Go in the bathrooms, don't wash their hands, just disgusting. And then I get the 100K a year.
Because in a thing, that's a good one, Zig, because I didn't think about it like that. With everything that's going on in the world, yeah.
I'm good over here. Y'all got
okay.
Go ahead, y'all coughing.
Can I change my answer?
Yes, you can if you want to.
I'm gonna go with what Zig said.
No, I'm going with the 100K and never pay taxes. If you die, you die. I mean, you gotta die someday.
If you die, you can't see your 6 figures.
You just said get sick.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get sick.
All right, well, I can understand that. Never get sick and never pay taxes. T Dunn says. That's an interesting one.
See, T is an entrepreneur, so the taxes, we know about that. Them taxes don't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. I got another one for y'all right quick then. Pick two. You go back 10 years. You just go back 10 years and you can redo whatever you want in life. You're going back 10 years. You either going back 10 years, you buy your dream car today. Tay might like this one. Travel free for 5 years or be any height that you want. Which two you picking?
Traveling free for 5 years doesn't excite me because I want a lifetime of free travel, not just 5 years.
Okay, I get you.
5 years is kind of like, but I would, because my thing is once you do that, that's over. At least my dream car, I can keep it for however long I want to keep that. What was the first option?
Go back 10 years.
I mean, going back 10 years, I'll be 16. So, that's not a problem. So I will go back 10 years because I'm 26. So I'll go back 10 years to 26 to 16. And then
I like that. I think I'll go back 10 years
I'm definitely going back 10 years for sure. In
I
my
go
dream
back
car.
10 years. You know why? Go back 10 years to apply all of this damn knowledge that they did not tell us back then. And yes, I'll be 26, but guarantee you this, I will be 10 times richer and in a way better, like just know more stuff about stocks and all of this stuff. Because I think me and Zig and the fellas, we was talking about the Apple stock, how that
Bro.
sucker went from 54 to $204.
Bro, I was talking
That
about
is
that. We were
crazy.
talking about that the
That's
other
just
day.
like Walmart. Walmart back in the
Bruh.
day, you could get
Like
stock for $200 to $500.
Amazon, Tesla. I mean, I go on and on about stocks.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you wouldn't pick any height? Nah, I'll pick any height. I think I wish I was a little
No,
taller
I'm
because I
good
think I'll
with
be playing.
I'm good
I
with
think I'll
my
be playing
height
in the NBA.
because like I can date most guys. So it's very slim picking of someone that's shorter than me. That means just mean I know I'm not meant to be with them.
Which you could be taller if you want to, not like super tall, but you know
Nah, I'm cool with where I'm at.
what 5'1"? I'm sorry.
I almost flipped you off
Damn.
on this camera.
5'4".
That is sick that you're going up.
It's like
5'5", 5'6".
I'm
He trying to be.
4'11".
I was about to say it's like 4.
I'm
Oh, you
4'11".
4'11"?
I'm 4'10" and a quarter of an inch, so I would say 4'11".
Oh wow.
I believe in rounding up, not down. So
I was way off, Zig.
very
Excuse
much
I
me.
so.
thought that's why I thought you was joking. I was like,
I was in the beginning, but
like,
I thought she was like 5'1", 5'2" at least.
Wishful thinking.
I was. I
Not
was,
really.
yeah. I was just saying, you know what I'm saying? Traveling out the country or traveling in the United States? Which
You
one?
don't want my answers on what?
Before
I
you
want?
go, yes. Go
I
ahead,
didn't
Zig.
think
What's
he
your
really
answer?
cares, because he ain't.
No, go ahead, bro. What was the
No,
question?
you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. No. You go ahead.
Traveling out the
Traveling.
country or traveling the United States? Which one would you pick?
For 5 years, free of charge.
So which one you taking? Out of the country or the United States? So we talking about Miami, Los Angeles, like you're just traveling in the United States. Which one is better to you?
I'm going
What's
out the
in your
country.
opinion?
I'm gonna be in Tokyo tomorrow, and I'm gonna be in, I don't know, the
Okay.
Filipinos.
Something different that everybody may
Yeah,
not be able to experience. I get that.
correct.
I would say out the country. I
I'm going to
believe out the country.
Jerusalem. You heard me? Playing with pyramids.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
It's the
I'll
holy
be
land. That's
there.
the holy land, bro.
Yeah,
It is,
so
but
you not
I
rocking
don't
with
know
it?
about that one. I'll go to Egypt. I think I would love to go to Egypt.
What?
Go to Egypt. Zig?
I travel inside the U.S. I mean, there's landmarks and different things in our own country that people don't even go to. You know what I'm saying? Like Niagara Falls, like up there in New York. There's different things in the states
But
that you could
you can
do.
do that any time.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd rather be within our jurisdiction. I mean, imagine if you just like sneeze and just kind of like spit or something on the side. That is a punishable offense in other countries. Like just coughing. Some of the stuff that people be wearing, on vacations and stuff like that, thinking they still in America. You getting locked up in these other countries.
Y'all
I'd
don't
rather
let
just
up
be in the States.
ever.
Huh?
They
I'm just
never let
saying.
up on me.
I'm just
Yeah,
no, not
I
you.
didn't even.
I'm just saying in general.
I didn't even catch that. The Filipinos. Yeah, I didn't catch
I
that.
did.
The
I caught it
Filipinos.
when I said
Go
it,
to
but
the
I was like,
Philippines.
they're gonna let it slide. But
You
then I
gonna
looked
be
in
in
the
the
comments. I said, here they go.
That's
Eating it up.
diabolic.
Yeah,
Greece.
but
all that is great. I have been out of the country before, but there's different rules and regulations that you don't know about that they expect you to
That's
abide
very
by when
true.
you go into these other countries. So y'all
Like
going and
Brittany growing up
fussing with
South Lane,
these.
she thought she could go in there and have a little vape. To us, that's nothing. But
vape.
going there,
See, that's what I'm saying. Or going back and forth arguing with bartenders and arguing with
at the
waiters
rental
and
car
stuff like
place.
that. Go ahead, play with them people if y'all want to in these other countries, especially with these political climates that's going on right now. I will stay in the States.
All right. Okay. I get it. All right.
And
Well, that's it.
and you already we already black.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is.
People really hate us, bruh. In Africa, they say you not really. I'm a true Like there's a thing where they tell people in Africa that come to the States, like, don't go to black. Don't hang out with them. They'll mess
Well,
your
you know,
mind
really
up.
and truly, I'm not really black. You know.
Okay.
Hey, I mean,
that's your prerogative.
I'm a mixed breed.
You're
pot of
Creole.
gumbo? Okay, Creole.
Yeah.
Is it Cajun or Creole, or is Creole a branch of Cajun?
I'm all
Creole.
Creole. Okay.
I don't think Cajun. Cajun. I don't see
I'm a little
Cajun.
Indian as well.
Pocahontas.
Not Indian. It's Native American.
Same difference. Indian.
Pocahontas. We go off of Pocahontas.
Not in 2024.
Yeah, Pocahontas.
Oh, Brittany said, "Well, what is you then?"
I just said it. I'm a mixed breed. I'm like a mutt. I'm like a couple of great things mixed together.
Let me put on the stage.
Wow.
There y'all go. Look at her.
I'm like a couple of great things mixed together. Like I just said, I want to do the little test that tell you what you are.
Ancestry.
But I don't know if I want to know what that is. You know.
Why not?
I don't know. Sometimes you kind of be scared to really know what your background is. I might have a little percentage of white in me.
Yeah, it's a possibility. But it's
very. I feel like it's good to know.
It's very interesting to know. I think it'll be exciting to actually know what you are. To be honest with you,
I don't know. I'm kind of
said
about
Norwoodian.
Norwoodian. What the hell? Okay, all right,
that's
man.
That's some real country stuff I know nothing about. You know.
Okay. Tales of Norwoodian.
Okay, y'all ready for the next conversation to end off the show? Y'all ready for the next conversation I want to have? So the conversation I want to have with my Let's Hash It Out podcast panel and the community. We hear about all these failed relationships nowadays. Mostly, I guess, if you want to say the younger generation. We hear about divorces. We hear about dating. It's trash. It's not working out. So let me ask you this. All right. Not going to say not going to say we're going to lower our standards, because I'm not saying that. But should people kind of like enter dating other people or even entering a relationship without expectations of, I guess, a sense of false hope? When you're putting false hope and expectations on, well, I expect if we keep going down this path, I expect for this person to act this way, or I expect this person to. People have expectations, people have standards. Apparently, that's not being met. So, should we just still have our standards? Is standards and expectations the same thing?
Well, I can tell you what the problem is. The problem is when people go into situations in a relationship, they don't say what they're looking for honestly in the beginning. So then you fall into this bubble where a person is not doing this, they're not doing that, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. And then you have an attitude because they're not doing these things. But that's not to say that those things are what that person is actually used to doing. Sometimes you gotta kind of coach a person or teach a person or tell them what you like or what you dislike. Everybody hasn't been in 50,000 million relationships to know really what a person may or may not like. That takes time, just like everything else. When you meet a woman or a man, y'all don't jump in a boat automatically, like knowing everything about each other, likes or dislikes. So when you get in situations like that, you have to understand, you have to communicate. That's just like for a lot of people, and it sucks, but a person can communicate with you about what you're doing sexual, but not in life stuff. So he'll tell you, no, I don't like it like this, I like it like that. But you're not telling me like you prefer me to call you on the phone instead of texting you like I do. It's little things like that I feel like we're comfortable in situations talking about the wrong things, unfortunately, if that makes sense.
It makes total sense. I feel like sometimes you kind of have to step out of that comfort zone and be willing to not drop your guard down totally, but you have to be willing to open up and be willing to have a conversation where somebody is not having to figure out the puzzle. Like, it's a puzzle, but you don't want to, like, okay, like, I'm confused. Like, they saying something, but it's not a clear-cut answer. It's kind of like they telling me this and they trying to make me figure out this riddle to the answer. So it's
But I
kind of
also
like,
feel like women have said what they like and dislike, and women have said what they liked, and
mhm,
then a man still won't do it. But then they don't have the understanding of why she is or why she's acting the way that she's acting.
but could that be
So like
reversed as
sometimes you
well?
do communicate and you know for a fact you can't fulfill these person's standards, but there's still something you want to go after. Like a man will say, dang, she fine, she this, she this, she that. But then she say, you know what? I can tell you I ain't settling for nothing that ain't 6 figures. But then you know damn well you're not 6 figures, but you going after her, but then you mad when she asking you for Gucci and Prada. You can't be like that because she's already put that level of this is what I'm looking for, and I'm not selling for anything under that. So people also have to understand you have to stay in your caliber of who is for you and who's not for you. There's different levels when it comes to dating. You can't go at a $1 million woman thinking you about to come in there with $5. It's just not gonna work. And I think a lot of men just don't understand. A person gonna tell you and they're gonna show you exactly who they are in the beginning. It's up to you to decide if you want to deal with it and accept it or you don't.
Hmm, okay. But I also feel that at the end of the day, right, the expectations are something, sometimes it's false hope. You know what I'm saying? You're going into something, you're trying to at least have hope that somebody will live up to your expectations. And that's where I feel like compromise. And I'm not saying drop your guard or fuck, put all your eggs in a basket, but understand this too. Like, no man just wants a woman to come into a situation, right, where I expect a man to fulfill this, that, and the third. Now, that might trigger some men because number one, they're probably just not ready, or they just feel like it is unnecessary for that part of the expectations to be met because they feel like, well, I don't know you from a can of paint. So why should I have to do all of this shit 100%? And then the woman comes back and be like, well, yeah, I don't feel that. Now you want me to meet you 100% and you only come in 50%. That's an issue. That's where and once again, I agree with you, Tay. There are levels to dating. And I think you said this before. Choose your lane of dating. You know damn well you cannot compete with other people when you're dealing with, I don't know what it could be, 6 figures, however. If you know they're in a different tax bracket and you not able to keep up with, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Because number one, your feelings is going to get hurt, or you're going to feel played because they're going to lead you on and you're going to be doing all this and that. It's not going to happen. It's
Right.
not going to happen. It's not.
Right. I agree.
So the expectations to me, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying don't go into anything without expectation. You know what you want. You know what you deserve, what you're not settling for. So nobody's going to settle for bare minimum. Nobody is settling on inconsistencies. Damn sure ain't settling for somebody that, okay, yeah, this ain't working for me. Like, I only see this person for one time out the week, or if I hit you up, or whatever the case may be, you don't hit me back at all throughout the whole day. That speaks volume. That shows you how somebody may prioritize you in their lives. I feel like this. I don't care how busy I am, whether it's a text, phone call, maybe it's 2 minutes. If I'm feeling you and I feel like I really have an interest in this woman, I truly dig her. I feel her. I want to show her. I don't want to just speak it. I'm going to prioritize some way, some type of time to put that person in my schedule, whether it's talking, whether if I just say, look, can we just meet up for coffee for 10, 15 minutes? It might sound lame. I'm going to make a priority to make that happen. But the expectations, apparently they're not being met, Tay, because all I'm seeing is failed relationship, time and time again, or people getting divorced. It's like, even if those expectations are being met, it's still not good enough because somewhere down the line, something just failed. And that's why I'm saying, like, maybe, I guess the thing I don't want to say is people say, well, let's just go with the flow. Sometimes that's not a right answer to say, but is that the best approach nowadays? Just to go with the flow? Like, just take it one day at a time? Not saying I'm gonna be dating this and that, but hey, maybe we just need to just go with the flow. Is that something that most women don't want to hear, Take? And
No,
Zig, if you want to chime in.
no, a woman wants to know what you want. We don't want to just go with the
Okay.
flow.
All right.
Like, we had this conversation last week when you say it's like a man, like, hey, we're gonna make this. A man's gonna say, hey, look, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we need to be, and this is how we're gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a part of communicating. Communicating is saying, hey, this is what I have going on. This is what I would like us to do. How can we get? This is the plan that I have. How do you feel about that?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same situation. Tell me what
Okay.
you're looking for. Tell me what you want. Put me on it ahead of time, because my thing is, once I didn't wasted 6 months dating you, going places, doing things, a man's first initial thing is gonna be what I told you from the jump. This is what I wasn't looking for. And then you have to hold yourself accountable for that. But if you never had that conversation, then it's not his fault that it's not his fault or her fault that they're in that position that they're in, but it's because neither party had the conversation ahead of time to say, hey, this is not what I'm looking for, or this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I'm working towards.
Okay.
It kills a lot of situations. No communication kills a lot of situations.
And I think at the end of the day, though, I think people have been burnt as far as lowering their standards and expectations just because I guess, whatever the case may be, they seen something deep down inside that person, whatever that potential was. They felt like, I normally don't do this. And I think we all have been in that position, agree to disagree, where you were so accustomed to your standards, you were standing on business with your expectations, but you lowered them for somebody special, and
Right.
you was so hurt. Like, you literally was like, I didn't never do this for nobody. I did it for you because I seen something deep down inside that I've never seen before. It's something about that person that made you say, my expectations is out the door, my standards or whatever like that. And even when you've been cautioned, because you know how your friends are and your family, they're gonna have, now sometimes they may hate on you, sometimes they might tell you things just to say things, but only you can make that decision. It's your life, and
True.
you have to live with the decision. And sometimes your family and friends may be right, and sometimes they may be wrong. But at the end of the day, the way this generation is, and I keep saying, like, the dating pool, maybe, like I said, I guess a lot of people, it's very simple. People are not clear with their intentions from the jump. It's just like you're running somebody in a circle. You're not being clear on what your intentions are, what you want. Now, 9 out of 10 times, people already hip to what you want. And let's be very clear. It's either, once again, oh, she fine, of course, what the next step is. Oh yeah, I gotta have that. That's another notch under my belt. That's how we are as men. I'm not gonna sit up here and sit up here and say that's not true, because it is.
Right.
But you also have good men out here that actually might tell a woman straight up, hey, this is my intention, this is what I look for in a woman, this is my standards. Can you meet them? And we have a conversations, and we just try to see, okay, we on that type of level. Like
Mhm.
I feel her, and she understands. I think that's the most important thing too, Tay, is
Right.
the understanding point. You can communicate and communicate all you want, but if you don't at least listen to the person and truly understand where they coming from,
Mhm.
then can you be mad if things don't go right? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say expectations should be you shouldn't have none, because I mean, apparently having expectations, shit's not going right. People are unhappy. People rather just stay single for the rest of their life because nobody got time for the games.
Right.
It's too much. It's too much shit going on out here with all these sexual transmitted, diseases and just in general shit like that. Nobody got time for that, especially when you got kids in your life. You damn sure don't got time for that foolishness. So of course, you want somebody to step up to the plate, man. Look, what it is. Let's just get straight to the point. And we're not about to do all this back and forth. What is it that you want? And I think some people get caught off guard and they're uncomfortable to have those conversations, because then it's kind of like, God damn, I'ma really have to, if I really wanna, or if that woman wants that man, yeah, you can't play no game. This ain't that type of party over here. You could probably run them games over there, but that ain't that over here. You know what I'm saying? So I, I don't know. It's just this generation, the way they think about dating, and we all know how that goes. The music has a big part into it. Social media damn sure has a way of telling people, hey, yeah, you don't need standards or expectations. It's as easy as this. Do this. That's a successful relationship. This is what you are required to do in order to have a faithful, fulfilling relationship. Nah, nah, can't do that. Zig,
Mm-hmm.
you got
What's
any
good, bro?
words, brother?
Nah, I mean, the only thing I have to add to this is I think we should have expectations.
Okay.
People have expectations in every walks of life. There's expectations. You go to a restaurant, you sit down, you expect when you order your food to come out in a reasonable amount of time. So with your relationships, we're just not going to have expectations. I think that's kind of wild that we have expectations for work, we have expectations for our travel, we have expectations for everything, but in relationships, I'm gonna just go with the flow and see what happens. That's kind of wild and dangerous to me. I feel like
It
you
is.
should have expectations like for a job. You gotta, and I think one of y'all said, I think Sean said it. So I mean, you gotta like for a job, you have to apply with what you qualify for, right? If I don't have a degree, I'm not gonna go apply for a director job. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, I get my feelings hurt when I get that denial email, or just get ghosted because sometimes they don't even see your email.
Right.
So that at that point, yes, you should lower your expectations and be real with yourself, and that's when you start having those internal discussions and looking in the mirror and those soul searching things that you have to do. But in terms of like dating and all this stuff that I'm hearing that everyone's having to go through, I feel like people just need to really grow up, really, to be honest. People out here 35 going on 40 still thinking they're 18, people, and then it can go both ways. People 21, 22 thinking they 40, you know what I'm saying? People need to just slow down or just be real with themselves. And I don't know. I feel like people just are not real with themselves and they're not real with people in their circle, and they just end up just doing a big crop dust of damage. Because when you do certain things like that, like leading people on or doing things like that, you're not just hurt yourself, you hurt the other people that you're coming in contact with. So
So
you should have expectations. You should not lower your expectations. And
Mhm.
and if you are harsh, I don't know, when you say are we're being too harsh with each other, what do you mean by that, Sean? When you say,
Well, I mean, like I said, I think we can all agree that some
yeah,
some of us, including my damn self, I will admit, we have overlooked probably some good people in our lives just because either we wasn't ready. It could be because, I want to, but I still want I guess my peace of
Cake and
just
eat it
being
too.
single, where I'm just not ready. You know what I'm saying? Or I just don't want to.
Hold on to a what if with someone else as well.
That's a big key too. And I will
Pick
agree to
somebody
that.
else.
I will agree to that. But, I just feel like being harsh sometimes too, we judge somebody off of their own past. Like there's something in their past. Well, whether it's, hey, you got a baby mama on the side, or you got a baby daddy, that's another contributing factor, because some people feel like, well, hey, I want you, but are we
That
gonna
should
have an
fact.
issue?
I feel like that should factor into it. I mean, everything should be on the
It should.
table at the beginning.
It should. And I
Like
think
if you like y'all both are in management positions. If I stole at the last job I had and I go apply for your job, you're gonna be like, I don't know.
Absolutely.
So that past does
right.
matter.
Yeah.
It does, but you can't, maybe somebody learned from an experience in the past to better themselves for the next situation. Being too harsh on somebody, you have to, sometimes you have to, I'm not going to say overlook the past, but you got to give that person at least a chance, like hear them out. You know what I'm saying? But that's up to you though. You know what I'm saying? You got to decide whether that's something that you want to travel down that road with. You know what I'm saying? I've never had an issue with women with kids. Like that's not an issue. And especially if you bring it to the table, well, yeah, that person's father is going to be in my children's life. All right, well, all I can do is respect that. And it's
Right.
up to me right then and there to speak the truth and just say, look, all right, yeah, I'm not feeling that because whatever the case may be. Or you could say, that's totally fine. Maybe we need to have that sit down and just say, look, are we going to have any issues? Because how that can go. Well, why you got that? Why you got my children around that man? Or why you got my children around this woman? That could be a sticky situation, but that has to be addressed right then and there. And I feel like that shouldn't stop you, regardless if that person has the co-parenting or whatever. That ain't gonna stop you from being successful in that relationship. That shouldn't make you stop, especially if you really into that person. Man, look, go for it.
Yeah.
Stop it. It's a respect factor. It's the boundaries, especially if that person likes you too, and they already telling you what the deal is. Go for it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of factors, Zig, of being
Yeah.
harsh on somebody. You
You
know what
should
I'm
definitely
saying?
have expectations though, bro. Because I
No,
know
you
one
should.
thing.
No,
Yeah.
you should have expectations. But what I'm saying is, it just seems like the expectations that we're holding people to, it just seems like no matter if you meet them or not, I'm just saying the way I'm looking at
I got you.
society in general. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't lower your standards. You shouldn't even lower your expectations. But it just seems like that's what people are doing, quoting you and Tay Zig early in the show, to fill a void of not being lonely. Sometimes
Correct.
they just, I'm tired of being lonely.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll make a mistake and say that, yeah, I lower my standards. I'm just tired of being lonely though.
We're good,
I'm
Jerry.
just sick of, I'm just tired of
Yeah.
this. Like, what up, Jerry? I'm just sick and tired of whatever.
Mhm.
I don't care if it's toxic. I have somebody that I can lean on, that I know that, hey, this is a good situationship for me for right now. That's what it is. That's what it is. But we got to stop being harsh on people we can't judge a book by its cover. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that. So, but for people out there,
I don't know, but if a hit dog holler, I don't know.
That part.
I'm just saying. If somebody said and sometimes people be honest, yeah, man, last few relationships I've been in, I cheated.
Yeah.
Well, I'm I can't.
hey,
I forgive.
and that
I
brings
forgive
something.
you.
Having a conversation.
Like, oh no, you good.
So let me ask you this.
Friend zone.
So I will ask y'all this. Let's just say you met somebody, and I guess y'all went on a couple of dates, everything went good, and y'all chopping it up one night, y'all having them one intimate, deep conversations, and they found that time was the right time to say, I got something to tell you, and I don't I don't want you to take it the wrong way, but I've cheated in the past. Would you continuously date that person, Tay, or would you be like, kind of like cut it
If
off right
someone
then and there?
admitted to saying that they cheated in the previous,
I mean, I
Now,
would
I'm talking about the vibes. I'm talking about the vibes is good. Everything is good.
have to have that conversation of what went wrong in your past relationships that led to that. Because sometimes when people cheat, it's like backdrop stories to why a person cheated.
Okay.
It could have not been fulfilled mentally, physically. There are stories of things they could have been cheated on first. And then they say, well, the hell with it. I've been cheated on. I feel played. And to protect my feelings, I'm going to go ahead and do my thing. But I'm not ready to release this situation totally. Things happen. Like
Yeah.
So that can play out different ways. But
I mean, I feel like
that's a character trait.
It is. But that's also
I don't
like,
think
I ain't gonna
so,
say, huh?
I don't think so. And I say that because I cheated before.
Mm-hmm.
But see, here we go. Here you go. I've
I'm
cheated
not
before.
judging. I'm not
But I
judging.
cheated in a situation of I was cheated on. I was cheated on. And I felt like it was continuing. But I wasn't ready to release that situation. I was like, okay, well, I do me, you do you. And may the best man or woman win at the end.
Man, that's a crazy season.
I mean, that's what it is, though. I mean, I'm not
never-
judging the book by
Every
its cover.
episode, T, I would have never thought T did that. It was a unicorn to me.
Yeah.
But that's why I that's why I can say
She honest though. She tell you
it's not a
There you
character
go.
trait. Like sometimes things can happen in a relationship that push a person to that point. Like now that I'm older, yeah, I can say I probably should have just walked away and moved on and let life.
Hey,
But at that
so
time,
when we
it was like you hurt me, I want to hurt you.
right.
Right.
So Zig, I think
Yo,
we
what's up,
also
bro?
got to understand this. So of course, when we think about cheating, you know, I'm not excusing it, but the first thing we think of is, oh, they had sex. I mean, some people look at cheating as you spending time with another person, they doing certain activities with you. Let's just take sex out the equation. But like Tay said, well, she found out that, hey, you cheated on me. All right, what's the worst thing I can do? All right, bet. And Tay might just say, man, I'm going to the concert with this dude or whatever like that. I don't give a damn if you find out or not. Straight up. I'm just saying it doesn't always have to lead to
like you saying just go on a date or something. That's considered
go on a date. Bruh, you don't think, bruh, that would drive, bruh.
I got you. That's what you're saying.
That would drive us insane.
I got you.
Like, not even before just saying, like, she can just go on a date and you.
The crazy thing is, you don't even have to go on a date with men. You can just text somebody and they find out
that
you're
too.
a person.
That too. That's fair.
That too.
That is considered cheating.
That's fair. Anything you doing that's not within your person you supposed to be with.
The ramifications of the relationship is considered cheating.
Like you said, if there's anything that the other person will see and would be offended by or hurt by or anything like that, then just
So bring up that comment. So
Lala
said,
I think times have changed though since then. Go ahead, read the comment.
I'm sorry.
So
go
ahead, read it.
Men cheat for physical and women cheat for emotional and mental support.
I disagree with that.
I ain't gonna lie. I disagree with that too because number one,
yes. Now women are wired different.
Yes, they are.
We're not the same breed we used to be. In the past, yes, I would say that. But now I would say you got some women out here that cheat for sport, just like men.
Big facts. Now I understand where she's coming from.
I do,
and that is totally true, Lala. Not saying I don't agree with it, but I guess everything revolves around what we're seeing, not only just on social media, but we do have, we have our friends. And
I seen one like with the men cheat for physical. I guess that goes under physical because he was in a relationship. Then him and his partner hadn't had any intimacy for it was almost going on a year.
A zig.
But that goes back to what y'all said before. Y'all need to communicate. He was like, I did. She just say she never in the mood, but I'm like, bro, that's a whole nother conversation at that point.
The statement here points to more the matured, I'm married woman that's missing something from her marriage.
Mhm.
Oh, I got you.
It doesn't reflect to the younger woman that's single, gets in a relationship, he cheated
These
on
are
you,
yeah, I got you.
broken. That's totally different. At
Mhm.
that point, you're cheating for sport. You're not cheating to say, "Oh, I'm cheating because I have a hole that needs to be filled. My emotional, I need someone to be there."
Mhm.
That's not true. Like
Whose
at
fault
that
is that?
point,
What you mean,
I
Prince?
mean, to be honest with you, so to answer that question, who fault it is,
On
I
what?
mean, probably, I guess when he's trying to access the cheating part, like how it could be somebody, it could be either fault, you know.
he's
But
saying
In
you
terms of what? Like what sexual?
made a statement that they said the husband had to talk with the wife and then told her, "Hey,
Oh, wait, oh yeah, he was pretty much in a sexless, what they call it, sexless relationship.
So
And
he's
he's talked
asking
to her
whose fault
multiple
is it
times.
that
They
he went
went
out
to
and cheated?
counseling and all that, and then he'll like, I guess I don't know. But yeah.
So
I
whose
mean,
fault is it that he cheated? Is it his fault?
Yeah, it's his fault. Because
So
at that point he should have broken up.
conversations.
I'm gonna put it like this,
But
and
sometimes you still love a person, so it's not that you don't want them. You're just in a tough position of this is something that I need that you're not.
No,
right.
he's had multiple conversations with
So why
this
does
person.
he have part of the blame for it?
Wait, what you said?
Why doesn't she have part of the blame for it as well? He told you as a man what he needed, and you ignored it, and you still neglected him.
Yeah, but you can still go out there and whatever you did and bring something back to the house.
That is very much true. I'm not
So
denying that part, but I'm also saying, as a generation, we forget to hold everybody accountable for where they went wrong in the situation.
she told him, I'm just not in the mood no more. I don't want to do it.
all right, so don't cheat, just end it right then and there.
That's
So
all I'm saying. Yeah.
so end it. That's the mature part of being
But
wrong.
That's why I
sometimes
say
it's not that easy. We not being
It's
realistic.
not. It's not. And
I'm not in the
think
mood no more. He's like, man, it's been like 8 months.
look, I live in a
Like,
world of reality. I
All his
know that's
wisdom.
not.
that's
I
rough.
know that's easier said than done. But what I'm saying is, though, I think a lot of relationships will go a lot more further. Look, if somebody's telling you something, they're not telling you that just for no damn reason. If they're telling you something that you're lacking,
No, that's
maybe
true.
you might want to take that in consideration and say, well, why are you nagging me? I do this. You know what I do. That's the first thing. We get defensive. It's like, well, you know what I'm doing. I'm working all these hours and you want to go ahead. Like,
Very true.
calm down. Calm
Especially
down.
a man. Men really get defensive.
No.
I'm not going to go that far.
What? Cut it.
We're not getting that far.
Y'all get very
No,
defensive.
women get defensive as
Please.
well, Tay. Yes.
Man, hey, I didn't like when you did this. But what you mean? You ain't like, and you been feeling away, and it's like, why do we have to go?
That sounds like women that does that.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
A man could be grocery shopping with y'all, and he might not even be looking in the
Oh, here we
direction
go.
of another woman. And the first thing you say, you see something you like that's what you like. Damn, I'm just looking at goddamn bread. Like,
But
what
9
the
times
hell is
out of
you
10,
talking?
you really wasn't looking at bread though. That's the problem.
How do you know that? You got you detecting what's in my eyes? What I'm looking at?
See, I hate when people give examples like that, and we know
Why? Because that's the truth.
because
Y'all get defensive. Y'all get
That's a
defensive.
very
because
specific.
y'all be looking. Y'all be looking. Like it don't matter
And
how
y'all-
you want to say it. Y'all be looking.
And y'all don't. Y'all don't look.
No.
You sure about
I'm
that?
not walking around a grocery store like this. I'm not.
Not Tay lying. Not Tay lying on the panel.
To be honest with you, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not.
Okay.
But women do get defensive though. Y'all do.
Especially when I'm somewhat like when I'm in Walmart or something. Man, I be so far trying to get in and out of there. Like I can't even. I be at there and peek. Hey, you don't see me, Tay? Actually, I didn't because I wasn't looking for you in here. I'm looking for this Clorox bleach that I'm grabbing. Like, what do you mean?
Sure you was. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we got to look at some of these comments before we end this conversation. So can you pull up some of these comments?
Sing, what's up, Sing? She said that he should have had the conversation with her and left the relationship before cheating on her.
But that's when you love somebody and you really, really, really love
They
somebody.
was in a relationship for years.
You can't just say you want to let it go. Like at this point now, I want my cake and eat it too. I don't know. For me, and I don't know, sometimes I've been having that nigga mentality. I think like a man sometimes. And I think like a dog man sometimes. And that's probably the worst part about me. That's probably one of my worst traits that I have back here in the back of my head. And I do feel like if a man comes to you and he tell you, hey, we're lacking this, and I decide that I'm not going to, hey, I'm just not here, I'm just not feeling it. Then you get the results of something else. Okay, well, let's go to therapy, let's do this, let's do that. But for him, he didn't want to lose her as a wife, but he lost her sexually. So, like La said earlier today, pretty much a man cheats for physical.
Oh, Lala, I got you.
That's not always
here.
true. Sometimes a man is missing something, not just that sex, but it's that when it comes to all of that in one, it's emotional as well. But that's not to say that he didn't love her or he loved her any less or he didn't want to be with her anymore. That was just a quick nut that he needed.
And that could have been a whole nother topic. I ain't know that. I guess that could have been a good topic, Sean.
And what's that?
Yeah. But
what's that, big bro? What was the topic?
just like what we were just talking about, like if you're in a long-term relationship like that, and whether it be for physical reasons, medical reasons, emotional, whatever, you know, people's bodies changes and different things like that. But then
it does.
And a lot
of
it is medical. Like a lot of medications, like anxiety meds. Anxiety meds will make you be like, "Don't touch me. Do not touch me."
So you know, and then the person I know that's in the situation, he you know, they had the conversation, according to him, multiple conversations, and dude still, you know, dry, you know. So he said he had to do what he had to do.
All right, so we have a question. Let's go to this question.
Is cheating better? That one?
Right under that.
Which one? From who?
Shelly.
From Shelly. Okay.
Sean,
Shelly. Go. You got to take. You can read that one.
Should sex or lack thereof be a reason to end a marriage? Marriage is more than sex, and usually if sex is absent, there is a deeper reason for the absence of it.
Get some air horns for that one.
So my question is, okay, if your husband is coming to you, he's asking you, he's telling you, hey, you know, this no sex thing is just not working for me. Whose responsibility is it if she says I'm just not in a mood? And who plays a role in the responsible party to say, okay, let's sit down and have this conversation about what's going on? Is that his job to do? Is it because she's the one that's not forward to say, hey, look, let me explain to you why this is going on. Let me explain to you why I feel this way. And I feel like a lot of people in marriage, communication, it lacks. Instead of being honest about something that you may or may not feel, that you feeling now, that you was once feeling a year ago, sometimes we just take the X. And when you take the X, you have to realize we're here now. And the only way we can do this together is if we find a solution to what the problem is.
Brittany said maybe she just working a full-time job, taking care of the kids, cooking, cleaning. She tired. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's when you had that conversation to, hey, look, I am just exhausted. If you can kind of help me around the house and do this and do that, you have to put yourself in a place to say we
compromise.
We're 50-50.
So to answer the question, I guess, and I think we talked about this before. Number one, I don't think sex should be the main reason, or lack thereof should be the main reason why a marriage should end. There's other forms of intimacy that can occur besides penetration. Let's just be frank.
Agreed.
That you can, there might be nights where you and your wife wants to get it in, and y'all won't make love, whatever the case may be. And there's other ways that you can be intimate with your partner, whatever the case may be. I think the main thing what happens is in marriage, and marriage is it's a tough thing to maintain.
So
Let's
Sean,
be,
Brittany says it's on the job of the. She says it's on the job of the man to get her in the mood. And he got to communicate.
and I think that goes vice versa too. It's on both of them, because I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna wrap
I
it.
need to write that topic down.
You
I ain't know
can.
it's gonna be a good. Yeah.
We
So
need to
look,
write that topic down.
So look, this is what we'll do, because we're at the 2-hour mark, and we definitely want, we appreciate y'all. We can revisit this topic next week. Okay.
Yes,
We
we
can
have to.
revisit this topic.
We have to.
Yes, we will. Because I think this is an interesting topic that I really want to continue with our community, and especially with y'all.
Continue.
So yeah. So for final thoughts, I have a final thought. Happy Father's Day, Ziggy. Happy Father's Day
I
to
appreciate that.
Mr. Lewis. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to my pops. Of course, happy Father's Day to all the stepdads out there. You heard me. I will say this though as a final thought. Please, whatever y'all do, please do not wish Happy Father's Day to the women out there that's single. Because I know,
Lord, we're gonna have this. We're gonna continue this conversation next week.
hey, look, the only reason why I bought that up, Tay, because somebody said,
Because I'm gonna tell myself Happy Father's Day. I don't care what you say.
look, I am not disregarding that. I would love to get into this conversation, but somebody literally said, I am not a goddamn father. I am a mother. Do not say no goddamn Happy Father's Day to me. I don't care if I did have to play the both roles. I'm talking about, wow. I was like, okay, I get it. But
We're gonna revisit this next Wednesday.
For women, but the women out there, don't forget about the good fathers out there. You know what I'm saying? They got fathers out there that's holding it down. They there for their kids' activities. And let me tell you something. We don't want tuna sandwiches. We don't want a bowl of cereal. We don't want scrambled.
I have a question.
Hold up.
Who is we? You don't even have no kids.
We don't want. I'm speaking for all the fathers out there.
You can't speak for them. You don't know what they want.
We want top
I
of the line.
I was letting him have his TED talk, T.
We want we want the top of the line gifts. Just like Mother's Day, y'all want these extravagant parties and all this other stuff. I don't give a damn, Jono. I'm speaking it.
Maybe he is a dad. You just ain't tell us.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is something you want to tell us?
Man, look. The fathers out there.
Miller?
The fathers out there, you heard me? We don't want no damn brute. We don't want no aftershave. We don't want no Axe gel. We want the top of the line cologne. We want the polos. We want the Jordans. We want the good gifts. Don't bullshit us on Father's Day now. That's all my final thoughts is.
Just trying to figure out who is we. That's it.
Man, look.
Who is we?
Man, look. Just like when my boy John was saying, if you know, you know. Shit. I'm like I said, all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day to y'all. Hopefully y'all don't get these, nasty ass meals, these hand-me-downs and stuff. Yeah, Zig, they do us bad, bro. Who the hell wants old spice?
And us. You don't even have no kids.
He said, who is we and us?
Hey, man.
This dude trip, bro. This dude silly.
Hey, I'm playing devil's advocate.
I cannot.
Go ahead, T. What's your final thoughts?
The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and also happy Father's Day to the mothers that also hold it down. I don't care what nobody say. You got some mamas out here that do the thing, and you have to commend people and give them their flowers every chance that you get. Not to discredit any father out here, but you got some mothers that's out there. POP hold it down. You know what I'm saying?
I know they got some. I know some. And legit moms out there and they got the
Yeah,
fathers holding
I
them.
commend them. But I want to say we had an amazing episode. I really enjoyed it. We have to continue this next week because I have so much that I want to say that I'm going to write notes down after we're done to make sure I hit every point that popped up in my head. But that's all I got this week. Oh, and Tay Travels. Tay Travels is always Tay Travels when you're traveling.
I was just about to say.
It's always Tay Travels when you're traveling. Yeah, but that's all I got.
All right, cool.
All right. And then the last thing I have is we are halfway through June. Y'all probably have not even heard about it because this kind of goes right on top on what we always be talking about on this show and some other platforms. But June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I'm gonna read off just I'm gonna rapid fire some quick numbers to y'all. From 2000 to 2022, there are more than 800,000 people that left this earth by way of taking matters into their own hands. I'm not trying to get heavy or anything like that, but this is just one of the things that we always stress about when people say why men don't open up, why men don't do this, why men don't do that. But this is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So during Father's Day, y'all do not know how much y'all are just saying thank you or I appreciate you or hey man, you matter. Y'all don't understand how much that like really means to the guys out there, because a lot of guys are out here suffering in silence and y'all don't know it. So whatever y'all do, there's some good men out there in y'all lives. Y'all go out there and make sure y'all tell them how much y'all appreciate them. So that's all I got.
Okay. Well, we learned a lot on this show today. Very great conversation, as always. I definitely need y'all to definitely follow the page Let's Hash It Out Podcast on all platforms. Definitely follow my co-hosts of the shows, TayTalks, Ziggy the Beast, and also follow Tay Travels for all your travel needs this summer and even in the winter, whatever. Y'all hit up my friend TayTalks. Y'all hit up her travel page, Tay Travels. She gonna hook y'all up. She got y'all squared away. Support, man. That's dope of her, and I'm very proud of her with that. And of course, Ziggy, stay the course with your schooling. You got it. And yeah, we're gonna start the series in production for the Love of Tay, probably in October. We're gonna get that started, the productions and stuff, Zig, and
this would be kind of cool. Like both of y'all go on some blind dates and y'all kind of give us an update.
I think Tay's ignoring us. Like, okay, I got you.
Oh, that's all good.
Now y'all know I'm normally in bed by 8 o'clock. I'll be struggling once we pass that mark.
It's all right, but I do appreciate everybody that tuned in because I know the game is on. But definitely thank y'all for y'all support. Thank you for everybody that commented, for everybody that participated in the conversations. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you, Tay and Zig, as always. And next Tuesday, same time, same channel, 7 o'clock.
And that's all it. Right. We good?
I'll be here.
We good.
All right, bro. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the outro, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right.
Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and hash it out. Hash it out, 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 hash it out. hash it out, and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Men lie and women lie, but numbers don't. We can debate if you want, but I know you really won't. I'ma reach and guess my percentage on the test. I'm sure like Holmes, detective skills, it be at the max. S.Writer, his topics, he bringing me the best. Ziggy the BC be streaming, that man is built for next. TayTalks, she wear the dress, but don't try to press. I'm S.Dotted, I'm camping smacking, we at your neck. Hash it out, 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 and we gon' hash it out. Hash it out, hash it out, hash it out, hash it out. Let's get your cups and sit back and let's talk and hash it out. Get out your feelings and stop the killing and run your mouth. We talking east to the west, I'm not bringing back the south. Bases is loaded, 2 strikes and 1 more, I get you out. Let's talk about like adults and sit back and